Hey everybody, it's Courtney, and we're going to paint a cute unicorn today. So what we're going to need is some paint. Let me tell you what colors. We're going to need white. Any white will do. A turquoise, this one's called Key West. A red. A pink. An orange. A yellow, a green, a blue, a purple, and a black. We're also going to need a paintbrush, something to paint on, a pencil with an eraser, some paper towel to do our messes, a paper plate or something to put our paint on. So with all of that, we can get started. I'm going to show you how to draw all these parts. We're going to do in pencil the neck, this part of the jaw, around here, a little bit of this hair and the horn, and then we will start painting. So let us begin. So grab your pencil and your canvas or your canvas panel or your piece of paper or whatever you're using today, and we will get started. Okay, first up, we're going to draw the neck of the unicorn. So we're going to find the middle of our page and make a little mark. I'm going to come down about an inch or so, and that's where it's going to start. You're just going to make a curved line from that point all the way to the bottom of your page. Next up, we're going to go about an inch to the left of our start of our line, and we're going to make another curved line. We're going to curve it up. Kind of like a half circle. Then we're going to take and do a line that comes straight down. And then a curved line down here at the bottom, like a parentheses again. And then we're just going to make a straight line that goes all the way up to about parallel here. Now if you want, you can take this line and curve it around the top and then off to the side, like so. Now let's put our ear on. The tip top of the head is kind of where our ear is going to go. We're going to make one line up, one line down, and we're going to put another line kind of like that. Then the unicorn horn is going to start right here where this ear is. So we're going to make another little curved line down here at the bottom. And then we're going to make way up here at the top corner. And we're going to make a long cone shape. Now we need some hair. So we're going to take this line that's right here, and we're going to extend some hair. And then we can just imagine that the hair is going to go all the way down here. You don't have to draw it out like that unless you just want to. So that's what our unicorn is going to look like. Next step is to start painting. You're going to need your paintbrush, white paint, and your turquoise. So let's gather our supplies. Okay, our next step is we've got our paint over here. We've got Key West and white. We're going to take a glob of our Key West. We're going to plop it right down on our canvas. We're going to take some of this white and we're going to plop that down too. And then we're just going to smush it all around. We're going to just go on the outline. And we're going to paint our unicorn white. So if you happen to get some of your blue paint over on the other line, that's all right. I ran out of paint, so I'm going to get some more turquoise. And another glob of this white. Mix it right there on my plate, on my canvas. All right, and just make sure you don't have any globs of paint anywhere. And then you're done with your background. Okay, our next step is to paint our unicorn white. So we're going to get some white paint. And we're just going to paint in our unicorn. Okay, our next step is to paint our unicorn white. So I know it's already white, but it's still good to go ahead and give it a good white coat of paint. This is also the time, if you don't really like your unicorn snout or anything about it, that you can change it. And don't forget the ear. right. We're going to get that good and dry. And then we'll start on our hair. Actually, we're not going to start on the hair. I forgot our unicorn needs a shadow. So let's give this unicorn a little depth. So what we're going to do is we're going to take some of our black paint. Just a little. Even wipe off some. Grab some of our white. And we're going to make a light gray. Can you see my light gray that I'm making over here? All right. We're going to twist our brush and make it come to a point. We're going to come back over to our unicorn. And around this snout, we're going to put a little gray line. And around the outside. And then all the way where our, and then down our neck. Then we're going to take plain white on top of it, so it's not quite as dark. So it blends in a little. And then we also need a little bit of that gray right up here on our horse's ear, or unicorn's ear rather. All right, now that we have our shadow on our unicorn, we are going to let it dry, and then we're going to start on our hair. She's really going to come alive. Okay, next up is let's paint the hair. We're going to start with red. And we're going to get a little red paint on our brush. And we're going to make a little swoop. And then another swoop. And we're going to fill that in. All right, while we have red on our brush, we're going to do the tip of our unicorn horn. So we're going to come up here and make a little triangle. Just like that. Then we can rinse off our brush. Next, we're going with pink. It's kind of a candy pink. We're going to make another swoop. Come to the other side. And give her some hair. Then if you want to wipe off your excess pink and just go right into the orange, you can. We're going to make the next step of her orange hair. Well, you know what we forgot? We forgot to put on our pink on our horn. So I'm just going to go back and do that real quick. Just a little stripe. And then we'll catch up and do our little stripe of orange. Rinse off our brush. We're going to go straight into the yellow. Just do little wispies. It's okay if you get a little orange in it. And do an orange stripe on the unicorn horn. Yellow. Rinse out your brush or get a new brush and do green. And we'll do our green stripe. Next up is blue. And our last color is purple. I'm just going to add in this red down here. All right, now she's got lots of hair. Next up, we're going to make a little bit of light pink so that we can put some in her ear. So we're going to grab a lot of white paint and a teeny tiny dab of pink paint. Maybe a little darker. And we're going to add it into her ear. All right, next up will be black and white. Okay, so I went over some of my spots that the background was showing through, some of my red and pink, and whatever I saw that needed a little bit of extra coating. Maybe my pencil was coming through or something like that. I went over that while I was drawing my unicorn. So now we've got to put on our eyes, or just one eye, and our nose. So this is a good time if you have a little tiny paintbrush. This is a good time to pull it out. If you don't, you can get your paintbrush wet and then just pull it up to a tip so it's nice and clean and pointy, because that will help. You're going to dip your paintbrush into your black paint, just a little bitty dab. You're going to come up to this corner here, and you're just going to make a little dot. Then from there, you're just going to make a little comma. Now for the eye, figure out where you want your eye to be, and put a little dot. That way you don't have to be scared anymore, because now you know where it is. And we're going to make a little semicolon. Not semicolon, just a parentheses. You can stop there, or you can give her some eyelashes and pull it up to one side, pull it down on the other side. Let's give her a couple of more lashes Just like that. She's looking pretty. Our next step is going to be the white sparkles. But we're going to need to do the same thing with our brush. It kind of needs to be pointy so we can get a good effect. So get your brush wet, pull it all so it's nice and pointy at the end. Then you're going to get a dab of white paint. We're going to put a little sparkle. Let's put our first one down here in this blue and purple hair. So we're going to make one long straight line. Then you're going to make a T. Then on top of that T, we're going to put a little X. Ta-da! Get a little bit more white paint, and then we're going to make 3 little dots with the tip of our brush. Now let's see, where else are we going to put one? A T and an X. Dot, 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 dot. Maybe some more dots right here. Let's put another one up here in this pink hair. Long straight line. Cross the T. And then an X. Let's put a little bit of sparkle in her hair. I'm going to put some up into this background. A T and an X. Let's put one down here in this corner. A light hand helps too. A T and an X. Dot, dot, dot. Maybe one more up here next to her. Unicorn horn. I'm going to add a little bit of highlight to her horn. Just a little. And ta-da! Your unicorn is done. Now the best thing to do is to sign your artwork. I think I'll sign it in purple because purple is my favorite color. And I'm just going to put Courtney on there. And our unicorn is done. Now you can hang it on your wall. Thanks for joining us.